A lot of people think that the Kelvin rating, the bluer light's brighter.
I think it's brighter here.
Looks like Costco in here.
Today is a good day because today we're gonna put more lights in the shop back there where they're all burned out. But this guy, Brian, messaged me on Facebook and said he's got these, you know, he does like commercial lighting or something. He's got these real gnarly LEDs. He's like, yeah, I'll come out and throw some in there. So I'm like, okay, sure, let's do it. This was after we painted Cooper's roof, and this is where they're gonna go. I think he's 3 or 4 of them. Maybe one here, one there, maybe over a little bit over here to kind of bring it out. But I think the ballasts are just dead in that one and that one. I tried putting bulbs in there and they didn't even work. So he's backing in right now. I don't know. I've never direct wired any like actual lights or anything. Those ones, John just ran up through an extension cord and they get plugged into the wall. So this is going to be some legit stuff here. Hopefully I learned something. What are these things?
LED fixtures.
It's not really a good place to test them over here because this is already lit up really well, but back in the cave over there, it'll make a big difference. What's the first order of business? Figure out where we're going to put them?
Yeah.
Are you going to switch those out with the wiring that's like already there for one of those ones?
You know, jump into it or
like add to it, or just take it out?
I thought I was gonna see how they were attached.
This is my temporary, probably semi-permanent addition here. I didn't even use chain, I just hung it off of some string. Those aren't even supposed to be hanging ones, they're like stick them on the wall. I just zip tied them together, but it makes a big difference.
Yeah, for sure. Do you want to add to the you know, add more light, or do you want to, those two that are dead, how do you want to, since we only have 4 right now?
I think it'd be, if they could, the wiring could be added to and leave those fixtures there, because I could eventually convert those to LED fixtures, and then there's more, as opposed to taking them out completely.
Yeah. Okay. So
yeah,
you want to have the bay door, so we don't want to put one there. So do we want to put one right there off of that joist?
Yeah, probably right about where that light is, because this is sideways right now, but primarily it'll be stuff in here working like this.
We can do like here and then jump from that fixture over.
Yeah.
Is that cool?
Yeah, that would work. I'm not a big fan of it. I don't like being up on ladders.
I've worked in a bucket truck. The highest I've been is about 8 stories in a crane.
Yeah, you're probably fine then.
Yeah. All right, cool, man. We can do this.
Yeah, we'll see how it actually lights up and what it covers, and go from there. Because I want to build workbenches over there and along this wall here, so that this will be like the workspace. But it'll probably, you know, be nice to bring the light a little bit over that way, because there's 2 lights over the dyno right now that don't work for some reason. But once they're lit up, then it'll carry to like. I don't want to just crowd all the lights over this one little spot. I want to, you know, help fill up the whole building.
Yeah.
But I'll probably move my car so we can get that ladder over here. I don't know if I wired something wrong, but every time I hook up the battery, relays click. So like, I'm kind of thinking that something is wired wrong. Kills the battery. One of those things I'll have to redo on this car. Hopefully it's not dead and it'll actually start. There's no mirror on that side of the car, and I can't see anything. I can't see where this is, but I just feel like I have a gut feeling radar when I'm about to hit something. And I stop. I could not have gotten any closer to that box without pushing it. So that's cool. Good job, Ralph. I can tell you've done this a couple times, because you just went up that ladder and popped both of those bulbs out before the GoPro even booted up. So you need like a step bit.
Let me see how this is attached. Maybe we can figure something out.
Yeah, I hate being up there. Don't like it. What? Did you see that?
Yeah, you want the ladder?
He just walking the ladder 15 feet off the ground. I was like, wow, I would totally die if I tried to do that.
Yeah, we scoped that out from back there.
Yeah, I guess probably like centered with the door. If it's more over here, then it's still bleeding light that way and not just throwing it over the fence where it doesn't need to be. So if you get direct wire ones, you can make your own plug for them.
Yeah, I just had that whip sitting on my desk.
Okay, yeah, so this is all news to me. I didn't know you could do that. That might help some other people who don't know that you can.
Well, yeah.
Take a direct.
There's like sample fixtures. I just use that and plug it in on the trailer. For the race car trailer, I just have like floodlights that were samples. And I made little brackets to hang it because I don't have outside lighting on the enclosed trailer, so I just made little hoop-de-hoos.
That's good to know because the direct wire ones are usually cheaper. Does all that stuff come in the kit for the lights?
This came with it, and these came with it. But I brought this just in case because I didn't know what we were dealing with here.
So that's 17,000.
Yeah.
And a regular fluorescent 8-foot one is like
maybe 800. So like this, and it also goes in Kelvin rating, which is your color rendering. So like that one's like a 4100 Kelvin, and the blue ones are your 5,000 Kelvin, which is your color. This is a 41 Kelvin, which is not, to me, it's kind of softer and it's not so, you know, like, god dang, it's more of a soft, you know, an easier light on your eyes.
Like that over there is pretty white.
Yeah, that's pretty white. I mean, and we can change, you know, you guys decide, hey, I like that blue or light.
That is way better.
It's amazing what that little light can do, isn't it?
Just one of them, yeah. Where would you put a second one for the best light distribution?
Because you're going to be mostly here. You want to do another one here, and then we can do one over the dyno. I mean, we've got 3 more we can hang up.
Maybe we could just leave that one right there for now and focus on this first and then see what it looks like.
Okay.
Then we'll know. Be able to tune it better, the more complete picture.
It's crazy how those little lights are, isn't it?
Yeah, very.
Because you looked at me when I pulled it. Are you sure about this?
It didn't look very big. That's impressive.
So we go another 20 feet. These will overlap. So go another 20 feet. We can put one here, and then it washes that. Are you cool with that, or do you want to go over that way a little more?
We could probably go a little, if we went closer, would the overlap make that overlap area stronger? Yeah, let's do that.
So we can go, I'm guessing about here.
It's off of that.
Yeah.
That one right there.
Bring it off of that, and then by the 2 overlap each other. As that washes that way, and then if we hang one there, they'll overlap.
Yeah, we could do that. Because maybe, I think I'll probably work on stuff like this, but who knows, if there's multiple stuff here, maybe I'll start backing things up and then it'll be kind of how that is now. I really don't know. Yeah, if that area over there is kind of dull, then that's stuff that can be lit up easily with the strip lights. Learning as much as I can here. What did you actually do? Did you tap into the wires from that fixture, or did you cut them and move them over?
I tapped into them, so if we want to keep using that fixture.
Okay.
And whoever did that originally used like some jankety like extension cord wire that they jumped in from a J-box.
Oh wow.
It's that old brown 2-wire extension cord, like lamp cord, is what they use.
That really doesn't surprise me. So once the middle's all lit up, then I can probably take these ones down and move them over to the wall. Maybe put up some poles, add some wood pole to this, extend it, and then hang a couple lights that kind of point here for like lit up workbench detail work kind of stuff. So how do you know what wires to take from the fluorescent housing?
It's, well, being that it's extension cord, it's not really color coded, but I can see where it's wired hot into the ballast.
Okay. So
I'm just jumping into that.
So you just know what you're looking at?
Yeah.
Is that one hooked up with extension cord wire too?
Yeah.
Okay.
All of them are.
Wow.
It goes extension cord from the fixture up to it's got the J box up, and then the pipe runs. So
wow.
whoever originally did it just used lamp cord.
Okay. I've never seen this spot on the floor this lit up before. It's always been dark as heck over here. What are you seeing with your trained eye?
It's not level yet, but
So the third one, you think a little bit over from that front one? If this was your workspace, where would you put them for the most like concentrated lighting?
I'd say put one there.
On the beam in front of that existing fixture? Yeah, that's easy enough to do.
Yeah.
I think that would work, because then we got the ones there, and then it'll be kind of staggered here and in front of that one, so it'll be like that, and then all the patterns will kind of, so you don't have like bright clusters.
It'll fill the dead spots.
I've never lit up any large area like this to know what
Well,
works and what doesn't.
I know, like when we normally do it, I mean, we're doing the whole shooting match, so now we're just kind of going, let's find a spot there, let's kind of find a spot there, and then over time we'll just keep adding fixtures if you want to do that.
Now that when you're doing that, I can start moving stuff to prepare for the ladder. Which one do you want to do first? This one or the wall one?
Whatever's easier. I'll need to get to that fixture and run the jumper from there to there.
Okay, I'll start moving all this stuff.
Cool.
Oh, while he's doing that, I'm doing like little random side project thingies, like the knob broke off of my washing machine in the Newell, so JB welding it back on. I don't know why it broke. I just went to turn it to do laundry one day and it just fell off. So I guess that's what happens when it's as old as I am. But it's fine, because JB weld always comes out good in a pinch. Random stuff, staying as effective as I can, because I don't have a ladder tall enough to like really go up there and see what he's doing while he's doing it. I can only get explanations after the fact. that was a big difference.
Yeah.
Dang, that one being there got it like even over here too. Like it just magnified all the other ones.
Yeah, once they start overlapping the light.
This is cool. This is definitely, I'm so pumped. 1000% game changer. Because man, working on stuff sucks when you can't see what you're doing. Don't fall, Baylor. Don't fall. If you fall off of that thing, I'm gonna laugh at you, because he's like 3 times higher, like walking around on the thing. Everybody's doing today's like shop improvement day. Baylor's wiring up like a sound system he brought over. Pretty freaking neat. And the guys over there just painted a bunch of walls in there. They used to be white. If you remember in some of my other videos, the hallways in there were always like white. It just looked kind of, I don't know, not a very inviting place. And they painted them a really nice shade of brown. Let's check it out. They did all this in here. It used to be white like that. Now it's this real nice brown. Went all the way down there too. It's so much better. So much better. We still got to do something about the office though. I don't think the office isn't going to get painted brown, but we're going to do something with it. Some dead ballasts in here too, which kind of stinks, but you know, like we need to build hood racks, some more shelves for stuff, get some more things going on in here. I need more tables and desks, and to expand this to look a little bit more legit. It helped a lot as I found those wire shelves on Facebook Marketplace. That's where I got those. I'm gonna have to get some more.
What?
Did you just fart? Oh, he farted. I like your shelf there for a speaker. It's pretty legit.
Yep. It won't ever fall.
What do you think about this over here?
You go for the clip, that's gonna fall in like 5 minutes.
What do you think about these lights over here? Did you like, it's different when you're under it.
I know, like you don't notice.
It doesn't look like that crazy when you're out here looking over this way, but when you're actually over here, like,
It's a whole difference.
I think it's brighter over there now than it is over here.
Not yet.
Stand under it. It's whiter over there, but I think it's brighter here.
It looks like Costco in here. Oh, yeah, it's brighter in over here.
And he to unplug that one too. Yeah, this is intense.
Now I just need a whole shelf like this.
We'll get there. Let's see if Baylor's little speaker shelf here will hold it. Is it gonna work? Is it gonna work? Ah! You know, just throw some tape on it. It's fine. It's not going anywhere. Yep, now it's bright over here. It's still gonna get brighter too, because that fixture that he tapped into still works. Which is freaking crazy. It's so nice over here. Wow. And now this is the old dark dingy corner here. We got enough stuff to light this up with other things. You see what I'm talking about though. I don't want to take all these really nice lights and push them close to here to keep this area lit up nice, because then it floods my light over here where it doesn't need to be, because this isn't our side of the building. I'd rather take tinier lights and fill this in here with that, and take the big light and, you know, get the most of the shop as possible with it.
I'm ready for the ball.
You want both of them?
Please.
Both of them?
Both of them.
You got some kind of technique for putting these in. That's substantial.
Yeah.
It's a lot different over here now. You got the dingy cave over there.
We can do that next.
Yeah. I was a little skeptical at first of the lower Kelvin,
Yeah.
but now after seeing it, I think it's probably nicer than the bright white, because
Yeah. It doesn't hurt so much. Though.
yeah, it's more like normal. I think the higher Kelvin is like deceptive, because you think it's brighter, but it's not.
Yeah.
It's
A
just,
lot of people think that the Kelvin rating, the bluer light's brighter. It's this. You know, you go 5,000 lumens of 41 Kelvin and 5,000 lumens of 5,000 Kelvin, which Kelvin's your color rendering. It's the same lumen, it just makes it, the color is different. It makes you think it's brighter.
like, it's brighter over here now than it is over there. They're gonna get mad at me. Man, it was like dungeon over here before I put these up. It was just like no one ever came over in this corner of the shop ever. It was like unused space.
Well, when I saw you, you were like, man, it's dark. And I'm like, huh? Let's see where you can hook up.
You messed it up, and now you're just like, what are you doing?
No, sign language.
Sign language. Suck it.
Suck it, Cole.
Come back in here the next day, now that like all the doors are closed, and it's kind of just seeing it all again for the first time since the first time it was lit up. Man, it's just so much better in here. Like, Brian is the man. Like, what a great dude. I can't thank him enough for putting these in. Like, it's so bright over here. Not gonna lie, I've been kind of procrastinating on, like, you know, finishing this workbench and building other ones and like getting this workspace set up, just because it was not pleasurable to do stuff over here because I couldn't freaking see anything. Now I can really well. So I'm excited to get going, do stuff like that, get the workbench set up, build another one, then get some of those lights set up over the workbench area, get all this oriented so it's like a good workspace, because this wasn't even supposed to be sitting here. It just kind of ended up here after it got done, and now I'm using it. But I got to get it ready to yank the transmission out of that when I find another one, which I'm still looking for. If you know anybody that has a two-wheel drive 6L80 or 90 in a handful of hours radius from Dallas, let me know, because I need one. Really ramping it up here. I'm actually going to Nebraska tomorrow to go pick up an engine for another project. I know I have a lot of stuff that's kind of not finished right now, You might be wondering what's going on with that. Well, my philosophy is it's probably better to kind of treat things like a merry-go-round for the sake of content for the channel, so that, you know, everybody's got their favorite build or the one that they're personally interested in. And if I kind of do them all in pieces, then nobody goes a really long time without seeing information on something that they're waiting for. And it kind of, I don't know, there's certain projects that I'll dive in and spend more time on, but just little things like this, kind of just taking it one step at a time. Now the turbo kit's basically done for Uncle Rob. Once I have the fuel system and stuff from Aeromotive, it'll be like all hands on deck. We can throw that thing together, get it cranking, that kind of stuff. Kind of a funny story here. I got the new shirt style in, but they printed it wrong. The background of my logo is upside down, but the text is right side up. See this part, these two spikes are supposed to be on that side, like over here. So these are not on the website yet. I'm not gonna show you what's on the back. You're just gonna have to wait. But in the meantime, you should go buy one of those or one of those. I just got more of those in, and I may not be ordering any more because there's another style for the Escalade in process right now. So whatever I got is whatever there is. And this particular one right here, it's a medium. If somebody wants it, first person to go order a medium from my website and DM me on Instagram saying that they want the one autographed by me and Cole, I'll send you that one. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. Freaking whatever else. My mind just hit a blank. Whatever. You know what to do. Go do stuff.